this is how you turn into an Instagram girl. So if you don't have boobs like me, you just put your hair in front of them to create the illusion that you might have boobs. Then you pretend that you have scoliosis and just break your back. There we go. And then, sorry. And then you gotta have like this attitude of, my dad didn't buy me my Porsche that I wanted. My boyfriend keeps telling me that I need to stop eating. Wow, that was dark. My boyfriend got me a Gucci bag, but I already bought it for myself. Now I have 2 of the same Gucci bags, in case you didn't understand. Enough. Okay, that's enough. Hey guys, it's Kristen, and I have been holding on to something for a very, very long time now, and I just want to say it out loud. Here it goes. I hate Instagram. Am I the only one that goes on Instagram, ends up feeling like shit, and like I need a million different procedures done to my body and to my face in order to look like I'm not a troll that just crawled out of a gutter? Am I the only one that gets irritated when scrolling through endless pictures that just make you feel like your life is never gonna be enough and never gonna amount to anything? I always try to be very conscious on how I use social media, and I always try to have a healthier than average kind of relationship with it, especially since it is my job. I need to make sure that it's healthy in order to protect myself, in order to enjoy my job. That's something that I do with YouTube as well. But Instagram crushes my self-worth and my confidence in a different way than YouTube does, because on YouTube I know how to avoid the things that trigger me, but on Instagram it's just the entire thing. Other than Insta stories, I think that Insta stories are fun and I enjoy posting on my Insta stories. I enjoy watching other people's Insta stories, but I just can't scroll on the feed anymore. I don't have a script written, so my thoughts are gonna be all over the place, so I hope you understand. I don't know. I just really want to make this video, and I really want to talk about it because there's some important points that I want to make about our social media society in general, not just about the stupid app where people post pictures. I don't know if I should save the most offensive part for the end. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So just watch the whole video to get to my super offensive opinions in the end. So one of the main reasons I feel like Instagram affects my confidence personally is that yes, there are a lot of accounts that post these perfect pictures that are very curated. That's not so much the stuff that bothers me. I more so get affected by the people that I know, and because those are the people that I can't unfollow because I obviously care about them, and unfollowing them would be like, it would be rude. It wouldn't be something that I would like them to do to me. Like if I saw a friend of mine unfollowing me on Instagram, I would think that they don't want to know me anymore, basically. To me, it feels like a huge thing to unfollow someone, especially someone that you know and you like. When those people post pictures of themselves where they look perfect and you already have sort of an idea of how great their lives are, and then you get it in a picture form and in more pictures and more pictures of all the things that they do and what a great life they have, it wrecks your confidence. And as much as you try to reason it out that, you know, their life isn't always perfect, you know that, but it's really hard to reason with that and rationalize it. And it happens in an instant. You're just scrolling on the feed, you see the picture and you immediately feel bad, and then you keep scrolling and see someone else's picture and then feel even worse. And this is why I don't scroll on the Instagram feed anymore, and just go through Instagram stories that are a lot less curated, a lot less perfect, a lot more fun. I at least like to have a lot more fun with my Instagram stories and just joke more and make fun of myself, basically. And I don't have any negative feelings about the friends that I have that post these pictures. The negative feelings are always directed towards myself. And, you know, the only way to protect myself really to not feel that shitty is to just not look at those pictures, unfortunately. And it feels bad because you do want to like their pictures, you do want to comment, you do want to support your friends, but at the same time, how do you protect yourself from not, feeling less valuable? I don't know. I really don't know. So one of the biggest issues with Instagram, with YouTube, with platforms like this, where creators release content and that content kind of gets filtered out and the best of the best gets promoted to the viewers or to the people looking at the pictures on Instagram in that case. When there's an algorithm in place that sorts things out, that's when I believe that problems arise, because algorithms are not perfect and they can't be perfectly designed to specifically cater to each and every user's needs. And I'm going to explain what I mean by saying that. So when the Instagram algorithm promotes accounts that post more often, that results in people having to create more pictures and post more pictures more often and basically lower their quality of pictures, because you can't have every single picture being a great picture. So you get a ton of junk and then a few little nice pictures here and there that you like or find inspirational or whatever. I don't think the Instagram algorithm was always like this, because I feel like the quality of photos has dropped significantly and I get a lot more just shitty pictures on my feed. It's either shitty pictures or pictures that make me feel shitty. I win neither way. I really, really loved Instagram, and this is why I kind of am so dramatic about this. I'm just like, why did you ruin it? I don't know. I just wish it could be something great, and I think it was something fun, but it just got very serious and very fake very quickly, I think. And this all brings me to my final point, which is probably going to be the most offensive one, and I'm going to try my best to frame it in the best way possible so that it doesn't get misunderstood, but definitely some people are going to misunderstand what I'm trying to say here. It's inevitable. This is YouTube, but I don't know. I just want you to know it's not coming from a bad place. It's not coming from a hateful place. It's just coming from a place of concern for what this thing that I'm going to talk about is doing to not just me, but most importantly, younger people seeing these photos. And you can pretty much already guess what it is. And it is this whole Instagram model trend of really beautiful girls that are surgically enhancing themselves. There's this account that I follow, it's called Celeb Face, and it shows you a lot of Instagrammers and how they Photoshop and Facetune themselves. So many Instagram accounts make their waist, like they bring it in here, and they change their eyes or their face, their jawline. They change so much stuff about themselves, and people don't know this. They can't really tell that these images are photoshopped, and that's one big thing, that people are changing their proportions through Photoshop, which I think is better than getting plastic surgery, especially if you don't actually want bigger boobs and a bigger butt, you're just doing it to get more likes, then yeah, I guess use Photoshop. But just in general, all of this, the Photoshop and the plastic surgery in combination, in my opinion, I just don't think it's something that these girls are doing because that's how they want to look. I think they're doing it more because they feel a lot more pressure, because their job is to be an Instagram model. That is how they make a living, through ads. I think that they feel a pressure to look a more extreme way and a more sexualized way in order to make more money. I'm getting sweaty. I feel all the dislikes coming my way right now. But okay. The reason why I'm saying this, and the reason why it's important for this to be said, is because these images create so much pressure on younger girls to look a certain way, And I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's healthy, and I don't think it's ethical, in my opinion. And I'm sure, because I was a teenager also once, like 1,000 years ago. But yeah, I used to be a teenager, and I was insanely affected by images. And you're very susceptible to this kind of thing when you're younger. Every image that I liked in a magazine, every celebrity that I liked, everything, every little detail, my brain would suck it in and I would want to imitate it. So I don't find it very hard to believe that this trend of this very unrealistic body image that is set as being beautiful, it's definitely having a negative effect on younger girls. And it disappoints me because I want to see women thrive. I think it's just so important to influence every younger generation in the most positive possible way. And if a younger generation is getting influenced to value appearance over anything else and is told, if you want to be pretty, you gotta lighten your skin, you gotta do lip fillers, you gotta get boob job, you gotta stop eating, you gotta drink skinny tea and wear girdles on your waist, like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not a teenager right now. I mean, I'm really not lying when I say that Instagram makes me feel hideous. It makes me feel like a monster. Like I see this perfect picture of this beautiful girl, and then I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh God, kill it. It's just so intense how horrible it makes me feel about myself. And I think that I have enough common sense to be like, okay, this is making me not like myself, so I'm not gonna expose myself to this. This is why I never ever scroll on the Facebook feed either, because it makes me also feel shitty. Basically, all social media makes me feel shitty. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram too if you want, by the way. Good video to promote my Instagram. But yeah, I try to be aware of what I post. And for me, my Instagram is mainly about my thrifted clothes and showing my outfits, but I love posting on my Instagram story. That's what I really love doing, and I really love connecting with you guys through my Instagram stories. That's the only reason why I haven't deleted the Instagram app at this point. But the feed is just terrible. It's a terrible, terrifying place. If you have noticed that you feel that way also with the Instagram, either stories or feed or both, then just stop. I can't imagine why someone would want to keep making themselves feel bad, but I mean, so many people still use Instagram and Facebook, so I don't understand people, apparently. I really, really don't want you to misinterpret what I'm saying about the plastic surgery Photoshop girls as me being anti-plastic surgery. I'm absolutely not anti-plastic surgery. I think that if you want to do something, if something about your appearance is really bothering you, then change it. I feel terrible about the bags under my eyes, and you can't see them right now because I make sure to light my face to oblivion so that you can't see the bags under my eyes. But they seriously bother me, and I understand why someone, if they're bothered by something on their face or on their body, they would change it. And I don't want this video to be like a chat about plastic surgery, because it's not. But what I do definitely disagree with is Photoshop. I mean, why? Why alter your body to the point where you look like you were born missing 2 ribs? Why would you do that? I think anyone that does that to their photos on Instagram and posts that kind of pictures, and obviously they know that younger people are following them, and a lot of people don't know that this image is Photoshopped because it's not mentioned anywhere in the photo, and on the photo or in the caption or anywhere. I think that that's really my problem with Instagram, that it is really shaping the mind of a generation of people into just valuing appearance to such a huge extent that you start putting every other value about yourself kind of to the side because you have these aspirations of this perfect appearance that you're never gonna reach, really. If you're focused only on appearance, how do you grow on the other fields of your life? How do you get better? How do you become the greatest version of yourself that you can be if all you care about is your appearance? And how do you become a person that contributes in a positive way in our society? Because, I mean, no one can argue that we need more people that contribute in a positive way. We need more good role models, and those people are not enough, I think. But yeah, I'm getting a bit too philosophical at this point, a bit too dramatic, a bit too deep, so I'm gonna crawl myself out of here. And yeah, I obviously want to know what you guys think in this video, what your opinion is about Instagram, about the role models that we have these days through social media. I just wanna, there's so much to talk about here, and I wanna know what other people think, because I might be completely clueless and wrong about everything. But yeah, I hope we can continue this discussion in the comment section, but always be polite and kind to one another, and just speak to each other the same way that you would speak to The Rock. It seems appropriate. You would never talk trash to The Rock. I need to end this video now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.